All right, kids. You know, our favorite guy, David Letterman. That's where I got that terminology. So I was going to put my teeth in, you know, because I don't particularly care for myself without the teeth. But when I got electrocuted in the hurricane, storm surge, Hurricane Idalia, St. Petersburg, Florida, it broke my teeth in half. My dentures, in which Dr. Kramer, Fortville, Indiana, said that I had some kind of jaw disease and I needed 29 teeth pulled. Milk the insurance. Ruined my life. I can eat everything but peanuts and broccoli. That's not where we're going. You know, cold broccoli. And you know I love cashews. But anywho, you know, I've always sought refuge in Dungeons and Dragons, in The Hobbit, in other places. And I've always been told that I'll never be my dad. Well, that's true. I'm not my dad. My dad was a professional baseball player. My dad had a lot of secrets. I found out these secrets. And I'm just floored. Now, there's people that know these secrets that have secretly told me. Well, let me get to the story. So my YouTube channel is Dave McPherson. That's my alter ego. Okay? And yes, I break my filters off. 431 chemicals in filters. Do not do that. Lucky Strikes. If you're out there, give me some money. Anywho. So I don't necessarily talk like I do on the videos. You know, I feel like I'm way more intelligent than that. Now, what happens to me is for real. But I let that happen to Dave McPherson. Because I'm not sure how to handle it any other way. The reason for the videos, the reason for the situation in Florida, is that I was living in Indiana, taking care of my mother, my stepfather, and my stepfather had a heart attack. He went to the nursing home to recover. 93 years old, Korean War veteran, Harold Edward Sears. My mother and him were married 35 years. One of the absolute greatest Christian people, man, person that I've ever known in my life. I mean, I did some stupid stuff. Aaron David McCorkle. Okay? He'd come get me out of jail. You realize what you did? Yes, sir. I did the same stuff a long time ago. Don't tell your mom. Okay? Fantastic. Now, my dad, you know, helped me out a lot too, but he was always a different, and man, I could just say things that people wouldn't even fathom. He was an ass to me my whole life. I didn't respect my dad at all. Everybody else respected him, and everybody else, you know, beat me up because I didn't respect him. I didn't know how to take that. So I went somewhere else. Nobody understood it. And today, still, nobody really gets it. My mom didn't get it. I never told her, you know, Dave McPherson was a guy I invented when I was like 8 years old. 7, maybe. I wanted to be a charter boat captain, wear a black cowboy hat, and everybody called me Cowboy. And catch, sailfish. Shit, I didn't even know about that back then. Okay? So let's fast forward. We moved from Eastern Hancock to Knightstown. My dad worked at Sportsman's Paradise, out there where they jump the motorcycles. Dude Evel Knievel come out there and said, that's the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. Ain't doing it. Look it up. Who did it? The motorcycle people. Who was the dude in the water? My dad. Saved a bunch of them. Because he was a diver. He wasn't scared. He was, a great swimmer. All this. I still to this day cannot swim to save my life. And I joined the Navy. And I told him I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. I passed all of the tests except for the swimming. Who would have thought, right? I didn't know. I didn't know no better. I was 17. Didn't know no better. Now things happened to me. I joined the Explorers. I thought I was going to be a Boy Scout. All this kind of thing. And something happened to me. Get that book. Look at it. Absolutely Despicable. By Dr. Patricia Vanderpool. Get it on Amazon. $10. You live in Henry County? You got to read it. I may get sued for this. I don't care. Can't get blood out of a turnip, my grandma always used to say. And my grandpa always used to say, can't die in your sleep if you ain't asleep. Right? Guess that's why I don't sleep. And I've been struggling with a lot of decisions. I've been having a lot of people talk to me on Facebook that I don't know. That's this video. Because I feel like I need to come and tell what's really going on. So anyway, 2015, I get a text, I'm texting a person. Crap. It's my Sylvia from Barcelona, Spain that I met when I was in the Navy. Are you my crazy cowboy from Indiana? I am so struggling. Man, such a secret alcoholic. I get up off my mom's floor. Yeah, that's me. She thought everybody in the United States was cowboys. What a beautiful girl. What a beautiful person. She's never touched alcohol in her life. And lovely. God, you don't want to be with me. Hell, I'm an idiot. Ain't I, Brian? But Brian loves me. He's my travel buddy. Take that as a joke all you want. All right. But the deal is, I'm out here inventing stuff and trying to use things I learned in solar and I don't know. I got people saying, how the hell you find your way back here in the dark? I don't know, man. Because my dad always taught me not to lose my direction. Mark your trail. Watch John Wayne movies. Do this, do that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not scared out here. Because I feel like God's got my back. He knows why I'm here. I got to figure this out. I mean, Dave McPherson is the adventurous crazy SOB that does just, jumping off cliffs. And hell no, I don't jump off no cliffs. Ain't doing it. Anybody knows me knows I ain't even going to Kings Island because somebody talked me into riding a ride. Nope. Ain't doing it. Dave will go. And he'll bail off the top with a parachute. Whew. Nah, that ain't me, kids. Ain't me. Alright? Now, but the problem is, everything that happens to Dave happens to me. I mean, I got some weird ass freaking hantavirus crap from getting bit by the rats, and I'm all scratched up and all this kind of crazy shit. A couple days ago, I'm like, dude, I give up. I'm calling the homeless coalition. I ain't homeless. Not homeless. My home is in Barcelona with my wife because she had to go back to Spain to get a heart transplant because the United States of America would not give it to her. They're going to let her die on my couch because Florida Blue and Oscar are selling the policy back and forth. And you got to get lawyers involved and all this kind of crap and stuff. And I come home one day and I said, they're going to let you die. She took all these machines. And I was like, I got $5,000, $4,000 something. And my buddy Roger gave me his points. We flew her back to Barcelona. Now trust me, I didn't want to do that. That broke my soul. I ain't sure whose soul it broke, but our soul. Immediately gets off the plane, goes to the emergency room. Doctor takes her off all the medication and says, American doctors only want money. You trust me? She said, yes, I do. I'm Catalonian, which is original Spanish. Understand? Original mother Spanish, proud woman. He puts her on the medication she needs. She's good. They do tests for a couple months. Day before Memorial Day, she texts me, hey, Flaco, skinny boy in Spanish. Obviously, I'm skinny. I'm going to the hospital. I may not talk to you for I don't know when. All right. God bless you. No. She's a non-practicing Catholic. Spain, kids. Spain. All right? Tough couple days. I'm there by myself. St. Petersburg. God, it's Florida. You can't get up mad every day. It's freaking sunny. There ain't no snow. I'm in flip-flops. Birds I don't know. Just a lot of stuff. The little salamanders, I love them to death. And the little salamander a while ago is kind of what inspired me to this, because I'm sitting here in the jungle and the flies are getting on my wounds. Now when I'm by myself, I ain't sure who I am. And I was like, God, what am I going to do about this? You know what happens? A little salamander comes and gets on my leg and starts snagging the flies. And I mean, they're scared of you. I mean, you walk around like, you see them, but I've tried to catch them the whole time I'm down here, and I can catch damn near anything. And I've only caught one since I've been down here in 2 years. One. And it was because it was cold. And he was slow. And he bit me. and was going to die till the end. Well, I ain't going to kill him. He's a cool little dude, right? Seriously. He sat there in the doorway, snagging the flies. I couldn't even, if I got my film and my camera, or if I got my camera out, he would take off. So you couldn't move. But everybody says, oh, God works in mysterious ways. Yeah. The other night, man, the rats are so freaking bad down here. It's ridiculous in the jungle. I'm way smarter than keeping food in my tent and all this kind of thing. They don't care. They ate a candle. They eat wax and paper, and they're just ruthless. You shoot 10 of them, and there's 20 more behind that. Anyhow, so the thing is, Henry County has my passport suspended because they don't want me to talk. And I can't show you the book. I can't show you the chapters. You're going to have to get it and read it for yourself. $10 on Amazon. Absolutely despicable. Dr. Patricia J. Vanderpool. Kimberly Clank. Landon Dong. Read the stories. I'm one of those kids. Okay? There's 6 more of us that have came forward. This has caused me problems all my life. When I joined the Explorers back in 1984. No. 82, I believe. I don't know. The thing is, you get older and hell, I'm getting dementia and all kind of crap. Aren't we, Brian? So yeah, that's funny. But if I don't make myself laugh, I'm going to have a lot of problems. And I'm not sure how to deal with those. And everybody's always dealt with me, and, I could name names here of who's treated me good and who's treated me bad, but I don't want to do that. Because nobody really knew what I was doing. The spam calls, dude, are ridiculous. So I don't know. If Facebook is a platform for me to vent, am I really out here in the jungle and this, that, and the other? Yeah. My house was destroyed by the hurricane. My landlord got evicted. In which, the park people came to me and they're like, we're sorry. And they're all Cuban. You can't even get here from Cuba. You got to go to Mexico and walk up. They got 15 grand. I got nothing. I had to leave. What? What the hell? Am I an American citizen or not? That's Aaron David McCorkle. Okay? But it kind of shorted me out. Now I had to start this channel. Now I'm going to get to my wife one way or the other. You understand? And yesterday, I was about to give up. Come back to Indiana with my head down. This, that, and the other. Guess what? Ain't happening. I ain't a give up kind of guy. So I got to smack myself around. Get your ass up. Mr. Willard. R.I.P., sir. McCorkle, you run around like a chicken with your head cut off. What's because nobody ever taught me what to do. I didn't know what to do. I had no clue. about football. You know, so that's kind of my life. And I wonder why my life is in such a mess. I know now. I read these stories. I didn't know other people. I didn't know it happened to other people. I thought it only happened to me. When I went to Spain, and I got off the boat, and I went to that discotheque, 17 years old, and I saw the most beautiful girl I ever seen in my life. Now I'm respectful, you know, Nazarene. Will you dance with me? She did. I can't even tell you how in love I was. And still am. That's my wife today. I will sit on the porch with my wife and drink coffee, and we will laugh about all this. Okay? That's how it is. Everybody said, you know, oh, you need to get home. You need to get out of the jungle. Well, you know what? Sometimes you need to come out here and spend time with yourself. Figure out what the freaking hell you're doing. Because I don't even know. I don't even know. I know one thing. I ain't going north. I laid awake last night. Rats. Hey, get out of here. They'll take off. You can hear them. Get out of here. Banging my coffee cup. This, that, and the other. All night. You can't sleep. You know, one time I felt these little feet across my chest. I rig up the blanket. And it's a little mouse. No, they ain't gonna hurt you. You know, there's shit out here that will hurt you. It will. But I thank God for Mike Wells, Steve Wilkerson, Bruce Brown, Grant Wilfong, my dad, Kenny Davis, other people that I've hunted with and stuff. I ain't scared of the dark. I ain't scared of nothing down here. The alligators, yeah, they get a little big. The wild pigs, there ain't enough big ones to really attack you like it shows on TV. You know, I got a spear and stuff. Hell, they come at me. I'm eating bacon. You understand what I'm saying? I done ate a rat. Wasn't terrible. There's no squirrels back here because the only freaking trees are like this weird rubber tree that, let me tell you kids, will set on fire in the rainstorm. And pine trees, which I get tree sap from, and give me, you know, bedding. I've read books. You know, I could start a fire in the rain. I ain't scared. But the problem is, not being scared is not the problem. It's just you get lonely. You got kind of no support. I mean, my mom died, my dad died. You know, I got a couple, 3 people, 5 people maybe, that are like, dude, you've lost your mind. But, hurrah. My Aunt Priscilla, when my mom died, my Aunt Priscilla stepped up. My mom's baby sister stepped up. I'm your mom now. Okay. Constantly. You okay? You okay? You okay? I'm good. I'm good. And I love her for that. Because you always got that thing. You know. So anyway, that's the story. And I'm sticking to it. Ain't we, Brian?